versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
I wouldn't keep Rock Butter against Druid, because against Druid we're the one that wants to kind of like be the aggressor. Want to have the highest chance of curving out early. Rock Butter is more for, I guess, like stuff like Zoo and Tempo Mage. Probably better targets there too.
Elune, guide my lance.
Where shall I strike?
Yeah, it's no reason to trade. Definitely looks like a storm here. Two Emperor activations. I don't know what deck he's playing exactly. Kind of like an old school Druid.
I wield the power of Blackwing.
Spells is likely. Thing from Blow doesn't trade too well. I definitely can't play Feral Spirits because I need my Fire Elemental next turn. Although, I guess, yeah, if he misses curve like this, no dragon, actually Lightning Storm has to be the best play here. Got a chance of clearing everything. So he did pick up a dragon. But this... I'm trying to think the odds of it being like Azure Drake in his hand right now.
Did you bring some fish?
Because if he picked up an Azure Drake, it would be 5 mana. He was on turn 7, so it actually could be Azure Drake if he wants to play the Technician with it, even though he's wasting the Corruptor kind of on my face. Or it could be something like Ysera, a big dragon, whatever big dragons he's running. We're kind of split right now, don't really have a read. You can probably tell this turn though.
Time waits for no one. Behold the rage of the Firelands.
I mean, I'd like to boost this to 3 because after. Actually, no, never mind. 2 is okay. Even if he takes his free trade area, I can use Fire Elemental for the damage, and I have Totem Golem for the 3 damage.
I dream and the world.
Sir. Okay. Still no Hex yet. What actually contests Ysera pretty well if he doesn't have Dream is Flame Wreath, but it feels like I still have the Fire Elemental here. Yeah, there's no point in playing Flame Wreath if I'm going to leave up the 3-1. Although these two together make some sense. Then I would overload for 4. I'd have 6 mana next turn. Let's see, 7 damage to Ysera, plus another 5. That's exactly 12. That's probably worth going for. Make sure I have enough mana for Fire Elemental, yeah. So I'm like tentatively trying to trade the 7/7, a 2/3, and a Fire Elemental in.
Where shall I start?
Why does Drake seem useless compared to Ancestral Knowledge?
Illume, guide my lands.
Maybe this is likely a spell, like, I don't know about Awakens, but probably the Power Roaming one, if he's not playing a minion here. Cat Fancy, thanks for resubbing. 16 months, welcome back to the StrifeCro. Crowfist.
Did you bring some fish?
I don't believe I have much of a chance anymore. Like, there are actually a lot of different ways I could have went about it. I just went about it in like the worst way possible, kind of. So talking about a little bit the match about Control Warrior, it feels like most Control Warriors now are running Cthulhu instead of normal one, and normal one's actually better against Midrange Shaman. But yeah, Midrange Shaman's like kind of like fell off, so Cthulhu Warrior got really popular, Control Warrior not so much anymore, because it loses the mirror very badly to Cthulhu Warriors, especially if they're in Doom Callers. It's like one of the reasons why I'm playing Midrange Shaman. It's like a deck I enjoy, and I think it's more reasonable now. Hex is very good against Doomcaller Cthulhu, like just Hex it never comes back. My deck is pretty greedy, actually, against Warrior. Even if it is the normal one, I have double Azure Drake. It's about as greedy as you can get, actually. Against Warrior, that's like any... It's about as greedy as you can get, provided you're not running like Harrison Jones or something.
Did you bring some fish?
Let's see, if attack here, I'm too weak to Ravage and Ghoul, but maybe not completely. I'm mostly scared of what, like this, and then a Fire War Axe. I'm trying to think if there's like any reason to trade. Because the only reason I can think of trade right now is like Slam on this guy, and then like I can't trade it next turn. But that's not really dealing with my major threat right now, which is the Manatee Totem. So I guess that doesn't really make sense. If he had just had a Slam, he'd be more likely to slam Oh, he did do something like that. I thought he would just maybe go for the Stone Cold Totem. And then, you know, kill this for free. I mean, even here is... I trade here, so it's not that bad anyways.
Did you bring some fish?
The ordering here is basically you want at least one Taunt Totem, so it's better to play Totemic first. That way if you get one of the other totems, like Searing increases the chance of this being a Taunt Totem. It means that you never get double Taunt Totem, but basically I just want at least one in this situation. Makes more sense than trying to go for double. Okay, so he has a Cthulhu deck. I was actually thinking if he was a normal one, because he's running Elise. But definitely Cthulhu.
Let the pain speak to me.
I want to Hero Power almost every turn. In this matchup, probably never want to commit more than one special totem. Like, I don't want to ever have a Mana Tide and Flame Tone together for Brawl. So, this looks to me like a... What totem do I want? I think I make a totem immediately here before trading. Because I don't want this totem. I mean, I could trade this 3 damage in, kept the 1/1. I don't think it's necessary, because I'm mostly getting brawled. I don't want the 1/1 surviving anyways, and I get 2 extra damage like this because it propagates through.
I wonder.
Like, this game never turns into the dynamic of he just spams big minions and, you know, I'm trying to, like, keep as many totems as possible to go through. It's not what's likely this game.
There is a lot at stake.
I already am like, even though I'm likely to get brawled, anything I play is kind of weird here. Like, if I play Farming or other stuff, I'm weak to brawl as well, and I know I'm getting a lot of value from Thunderous Bluff immediately right now. Like, cards like Fire Elemental is easier to develop after Brawl, like they're more individual cards.
Are you my master?
That was a mistake.
I did go ahead and try and make a totem over these two. Unlikely. I think it's kind of like a Lightning Storm next turn for the Trog Overload. And I'm basically trying to roll a Taunt Totem right now at ASAP for the Mana Wraith, or Mana Tide.
Let the pain speak to me.
One, two, three, four, five. Let's start rolling a totem first. He hasn't put any Ravaging Ghouls, so I'm going to trade this one off instead of leaving this one. I also get the taunt, like, buff the Stone Claw in this positioning.
There's little time. God, Lord!
Thinking of how much, like, how I want to play around the second Brawl here, how much, and like how good of a position I'd be against just other moves that's not Brawl. I decided to play this guy because I feel like I might be Lightning Storming too this turn. I want to get the attack in, mostly against like Twin Imps and stuff.
The Feast of Souls begins now.
Oh, exactly. Both low. That's kind of bad for me. Looks like I'm trading the Tunnel Trog then.
There's little time.
I think I just want any totem here other than the 1/1. Even though spell power's not doing anything, it still is 2 health totem. So both brawls gone, now it's just all about whether I can find my last threats. Stuff like Drake is super good, as well as Thunderous Bluff, Fire Elemental. Those are most of the cards I'm looking for. Think from Blow is good, it's kind of whatever though, because the mana cost of it is not that important at this point. I mean, I can deal with his threats, because Hex Cthulhu has a battle cry though. Definitely need to play at least 1 squire so I can trade in after. Just wanted to also make a totem.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Okay, that's one of the strongest cards you can have here. I can still win just because I can like Hex his Cthulhu and deal with all his threats as well. And he doesn't have any more brawls, so like technically I just win with like my last Thunder Bluff and my board game big enough. It doesn't really matter how big his armor gets sometimes if you just can't deal with the board.
I fight. The light protects me.
You see how many totems I have? 1, 2 totems. It's really good, nice to have as many totems as possible, because Thunderous Bluff's probably only getting 1 activation. Even if there's no brawls like Shield Slam, Execute it. Both executes gone 1 Shield Slam, so last Shield Slam. Shield Slam can snipe it though. It's just, really want to maximize the amount of totems, because they all stick around the buff. I don't really have totems in my deck anymore, I feel, so it would just have to be like the 4 totems. The natural ones.
I have no time for games.
I'm probably just gonna go for it. Thunder Bluff here. Actually, since I have the Hex now, it's not as appealing because I want to Earthen Ring or Feral Spirits to protect it from the weapon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I fight.
Need to actually trade one of my minions in. It feels weird though. It doesn't seem right. I like that, Suicide the 1/1. Because this is a breakpoint. And also this way I get to make another totem. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have traded 4/4, and it doesn't, because it's too much. It doesn't make sense to trade the Drake and get another totem.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? Cthulhu! 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 Flee.
Fran.
Screaming.
Looks like it's not going to be comboed with something super scary, at least.
I fight.
There's little time. My dream ends. Your nightmare begins.
Not bad, something survived. I'm gonna go and kill a frog, because it's very likely I'm playing Thunder Bluff next turn, so I can't like deal 1 damage to it exactly. Since this will be 3 anyways. And I might want to trade off for the other minions. I can't afford to wait. This Thunder Bluff's not gonna get too much here. Get like 2 minions. I doubt it'll get second activation, but I have to try now.
There is a lot at stake.
He still has another Shield Slam here. Hopefully he doesn't have it.
That belongs in a museum.
I wonder.
I feel like I just Doomhammer the Harrison. Like, it's potentially that my Lightning Storm does nothing. Yeah, I don't like it. Let me go ahead and just do this. He's already used both axes as well. Let's save the Storm for next turn. If there's some mini I can't deal with. Like, it's not gonna be great, but yeah, anything maybe to help me protect my Thunder Bluff. Uh-oh. Well. It makes such a big difference to save this 4-2, because next turn it turns into 6. I can actually double attack Lightning Storm. Yeah, I think it's better. It means I can't use my weapon anymore, though. Whereas the other way, I guess the other way I'm still attacking for 1.
There's little time. Elements guide me. Elements guide me. Not
Like, you can play pretty face up against the monkey deck, because you're pretty sure this is gonna, you know, survive basically. Hopefully, it doesn't like get into Deathwing, but like over 95% of the chance. Okay. Do we have lethal here?